Hi guys, welcome and welcome back, and I'm so excited to be here with another reading vlog. I feel like we have not done one of these in so long, and it's finally time to do one again. So this is kind of our TBR for what we read during this reading vlog. So I'm actually already a little bit into Deadly Little Scandals, but I'm loving it so far, and then We Hunt the Flame and Nothing Like the Movies. And I'm so excited for all of these books. So far, I'm absolutely loving Deadly Little Scandals, and also, I just kind of reorganized my bookshelf. We're also going thrift book shopping with one of my friends today, picking a book for our book club and going to Starbucks, maybe even going to Five Below and picking up a book. Not for sure yet, but I'm absolutely so excited to read all these. So let's go ahead and read some more of Deadly Little Scandals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Okay guys, I apologize for the bad lighting, but I think it's time for a little update. So I am in the middle of We Hunt the Flame. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to completely redo this bookshelf in a minute. Oh my goodness. Keeps flying. Anyway, so I'm in the middle of We Hunt the Flame. I'm about 20% in according to the audiobook. And honestly, I think I'm gonna like softy enough this. Like I think I will come back to it. But I think I just like hyped it up in my brain too much, and there's not really much happening, and we're a whole 20% into the book, so I'm getting a little bit bored. Like 20% in, the main two characters haven't even like met or anything like that, and I feel like I want a more faster paced book right now, so I'm gonna try to find another book to read instead of that one for now. But yeah, that's just our little update for now. So I'm really enjoying Deadly Little Scandals right now. I'm at chapter 53, page 280, and the plot has really picked up, and I'm really liking it. I can't wait to see what happens next, and yeah, I've been reading quite a lot today. I think more than 100 pages. I think I also might finish it today because there's like, how many pages are there? There's not many at all, so... See, here's the Inheritance Games excerpt. 345. We're on 280, so we have about 60 pages left. So I might end up finishing that tonight, but I'm not exactly sure. I'll probably, actually, now thinking about it, I'll probably save that for tomorrow. And also, I have been reading Nothing Like the Movies as well. So I actually finished Deadly Little Scandals yesterday, and I absolutely loved it. I am officially going to rate this 5 stars. I love this series so much, and the other book is the light blue one up there, and I really love this series. Liked the wrap-up. There are a couple things I do wish we would have wrapped up a little bit more, but overall I really like this book, and this one was the shorter of the two in the series, with this one just being barely less than 350 pages. Absolutely flew through this, read this in just a day or two, absolutely loved it, and so now I'm so excited to start on our next book. But yeah, 5 stars right now. I love the characters. Sadie Grace as a side character was hilarious, and also having Campbell as one of the side characters, it was so funny to see the different personalities of all the girls kind of clash. It was very funny. And yeah, I liked it. I'm good with the wrap up, all that. So yeah, really enjoyed that. Now we're on to Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter, and this is the second book in the Better Than the Movies series, which follows Liz and Wes and their kind of story, I guess. And in the first book, spoiler alert, okay? Spoiler alert. Skip this part if you don't want to know spoilers for Better Than the Movies. Okay, so basically in the first book, they end up together after a whole bunch of drama happens. But in this one, they have actually broken up. And then I believe Wes's dad died from a heart attack. And And so now they're at college. He took a 2-year break from college, and she is now in her junior year of college, as he's just now coming as his freshman. So that I think they're now both like 20 or something like that, and they both kind of still have feelings for each other, but they don't want to be the one to admit it, really. And so yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, and also we now get both the Wes POV and the Liz POV, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Absolutely love it. Also, the color of the book without the dust jacket, I just love that purple. I just love all of Lynn Painter's like pastel colors she chooses. They're so pretty. We are currently on page 88, chapter 11, and yeah, really liking it so far. I cannot wait to continue. I probably actually will start a fantasy to read while I'm reading this, because I usually, if I'm reading a romance book, I will usually read a fantasy or a thriller at the same time to kind of like even it out. But yeah, so we just finished Deadly Little Scandals, 5 stars, and then now we're starting Nothing Like the Movies. Okay guys, I had just gotten a package in, and I caught The Queen's Granddaughter by Diane Zahler, and this is a arc I had requested, and I'm literally so excited for it. Wait, hold on. The dust jacket is all one picture, isn't it? I need to see this. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh. Guys, it's so pretty. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, so this is the first arc I've received from purely just emailing the publisher. Oh my goodness. And this is crazy because so far all the arcs I've gotten are mostly from street teams and stuff like that, but this is literally from Macmillan, like one of the big publishing houses, and I got it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this released on March 24th, and I just got it today on April 3rd. So I'm going to be reading this today for sure. So excited for this. I cannot wait to read it. Okay, so guys, I'm about to go outside and read this, so let me just read you the inside. 12-year-old Blanca of Castile is the granddaughter of Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine, first the Queen of France and then the Queen of England. When Eleanor comes to select the girl who will marry the Prince of France, all expect her to pick Blanca's much older and prettier sister. But Queen Eleanor has always loved surprises. To meet her destiny, Blanca sets out over the Pyrenees Mountains for France with her best friend Suna. But the journey there is not easy. The group, which includes knights, attendants, and Queen Eleanor herself, faces blizzards and hunger, treacherous roads, and even a kidnapping. As Blanca overcomes the crossing's many perils, she must learn how to protect herself and those around her, and discover what it takes to follow in the footsteps of a queen. And this cover is so gorgeous, so let's go. I picked out this bookmark because I thought it fit, even though there's like really not much yellow in it. I feel like it fits. Anyway, let's go read outside. That is the plain dust jacket. It's literally gorgeous and I love it so much. So yeah, I am currently on page 260 something, and I am almost done. I believe it's 290 pages. Yes, just at 290 pages, and I'm currently at page I'm currently at page 262. I'm absolutely loving it so far, and I am so grateful to the publisher and to the author for sending me this copy. This is actually one of my first actual email ARC requests that got approved. I did get sent this before it had come out, but it didn't actually get here to my house before it, after it came out. So yeah, loving this, and the cover is gorgeous. I'm definitely gonna have to display this somewhere on one of my shelves. And speaking of, sometime in this reading vlog, I am wanting to reorganize my shelves, but we will see how that goes. Not really any updates on Nothing Like the Movies. I actually just remembered, I actually did read some more of Nothing Like the Movies. We are now on page 117, which is Wes's chapter, and it is chapter 13. Okay guys, it is officially the time for all the reading updates that I've been putting off telling y'all. So first off, I also have been reading To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm not gonna really explain what this is too much about because I feel like it's so popular that you pretty much know what it's about. I mean, I guess it's about like a court trial and it follows two young kids, but I'm currently reading this for school, and I'm currently on chapter 24, page 260, and there's right over 300 pages. So getting close to being done with that. Don't think I'll finish it in this reading vlog though, because we're just reading like a certain amount per week. And I've already read all mine for this week, and it's still the beginning of the week. And we finally got to like the interesting main plot parts of that book. And then I realized I never actually gave you my review on The Queen's Granddaughter. So it is officially time for that review. So The Queen's Granddaughter by Diane Zellher is basically, I think I told you what it's about. Really hope I did. But basically I really liked it. It ended up being a 4-star. It was really fun, and I forgot how much I liked middle grade historical fiction, because I used to read middle grade historical fiction all the time, like during like Nazis and like Paris, like all these different places. Historical fiction as a child was like one of my favorite genres, and I had not read it in so long, and then I actually came across this because of the cover, and then I got sent it, and so of course I had to read it. So yeah, you saw me read that, and I actually ended up really liking it. I liked our main character, but she definitely was only 12 years old and was not any older than that. But I really liked how it was kind of a book that like focused on the journey and her learning how to become queen along the way, and kind of maturing and figuring out what life is outside of the castle and stuff like that. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. I also really liked her grandmother, who was just like hilarious. How she was always trying to do everything herself, her whole backstory, and the fact that like all these characters were real. Like some of the stuff that didn't happen, some of the stuff that was in here didn't actually happen, but the majority of it did happen. So I thought that was pretty cool. Really liked it. So yeah, like I said, a 4-star rating. The only thing that didn't make it a 5-star was I would have liked a little bit more action or something thrown in there, a little bit of like a twist to make it more interesting, but overall it was still really fun and really interesting. Okay, now our latest update. I have been reading Nothing Like the Movies quite a lot. I think I'm actually nearing the end. Yes, I am on page 352 out of 435, and so I'm really liking it so far. I don't even have a dust jacket on right now, but I just don't want to read it with the dust jacket on because I do not want to mess it up. But yeah, really enjoying it so far. I feel like also it's just like getting dragged out so much when if they would just like have a simple conversation, all of this could be resolved. So it's not my favorite book. I'm not sure if I'm going to give it a 4.5 or 4-star or what, but yeah, we will see. Okay, so I just got home and I really hadn't been reading anything for a little bit, so that's why I hadn't been recording. But I got home and I had an email, and I got approved to read the arc of Shadow Reaper by Lynn Noni. So yeah, let's go read this together. This is definitely going to be the book I'm reading right now. I'm putting every other book I was thinking about reading down, so yeah, I'm so excited. So it is the next day now, and I have read quite a lot of Shadow Reaper by Lynn Noni. Also, in case you can't tell by the reflection on the screen, I got a new ring light. Found it while shopping for books at Goodwill actually yesterday. Did not find any books, but I did find a ring light, so that's gonna really help from now on for lighting with, you know, actual books and not Kindles. But anyway, so yes, this book comes out in June of 2026, and first off, this cover is gorgeous. This is Shadow Reaper by Lynn Noni, but now that I am an entire 64% in, let me tell you kind of what this is about. Okay, so this book is Shadow Reaper by Lynn Noni, and Shadow Reaper follows Viri, who is a Reaper hunter, and Reapers in this world are basically used to be like, and in this world, everyone at one point had like some type of, like a little bit of magic, and Reapers kind of are people who wanted more magic and so kind of stole it from others. But when the magic is stolen from others, the people that it was stolen from dies. So, not doing too good a job at explaining this. And basically, children have the most concentrated form of like this magic. It's called like Elixion in this book or something like that. And yeah, so all that's happening, and then the second-hand man to like it's called the Reaper Priest, but it's like the lead Reaper, like the king of the Reapers, is captured by these hunters that Viri works for, and they won't talk to anyone, and besides they say this one person, but she doesn't know who this is. Well, she ends up talking to the Reaper, and it turns out it was her because that Reaper is her childhood best friend who kind of ran away when her parents died and became a Reaper. After much more happens, she then ends up having to make a deal with him to break him out of this prison in exchange for the information to figure out where the Reaper Priest or the Reaper King is, to try to stop him because all these children are going missing and all of this. So it's absolutely crazy. I love it so far. I just can't believe that this like concept hadn't been like created yet. I mean, I just might have not read it, but honestly, it was just so original, and I'm loving it so far. I'm definitely getting like 5-star, 6-star feelings. Like when I pick up this book, I do not want to put it down. But yeah, so I've been reading that quite a lot, and I'm absolutely loving it. Cannot wait to finish it. And I really hope, and this does not come out till June, but when it does come out, I'm definitely going to buy the physical copy because it's gorgeous, and so far, like I said, it's either a 5-star or a 6-star, so yeah, absolutely loving it. And so that's the update for now. I will update y'all more when I read some more. %, or 57 minutes left.